Hello and welcome. It's me Untitled and it's my first tutorial for CG Tuts. So today I'm going to teach you how to render a realistic looking electric guitar using Vray in Maya. So here's the result you can see. Okay, now let's get started. Here I have a file in Maya and I have already modeled an electric guitar. So I'll just give you a quick overview on how I modeled it. First of all, there's a body for this one. I just simply created a box and added some of the edges using insert edge loop. Okay, let me show you a quick example. I'll go to edit mesh, insert edge loop, add some out there in this way. Press W to select the move keys, right click, go to vertex, and then just play around. You can also use your reference image and do it on your own. In this way you can, and later on you can just smooth it out. Okay, it was just an overview, so let's not go too much away in this one. Okay, and for the this part I just used a cylinder and extrude it, just bend it a little bit. This one was created using a box. You see here like a spring, it was created using helix, it was cylinder, and so on. Then you can go on and try on your own. So just model a guitar. If you don't know, if you are not familiar with modeling, then just go to CG Tuts, have look at some of the tutorials on modeling and follow up with this tutorial. So we are going to render it using Vray. So be sure to check that your Vray plugin is loaded. Just be sure to check loaded and auto load if not, and then refresh, close it. Okay, and in your render setting, change your rendering engine to Vray, and then we need to add some settings. So first of all, let me put the resolution to 320 by 240. I'm doing it because I'm having some problem with my graphics, so the rendering will be pretty slow. So then go to Vray tab, global option. Over there, just be sure to check reflection refraction. Just go on around. You can just copy all of these settings of mine. I think it's pretty much on default, so no need to be worried. And be sure to check sampler type to adaptive DMC. Hey, max division just 4, it will be alright. Then we'll come on later on for environment. I'll teach you how to do with the environment. And then go to indirect elimination tab. Be sure to check on GI. It's not necessary to on the castics in our scene. It might be useful for other scene. Okay, ambient occlusion, check on ambient occlusion. And other are pretty much on default. So that's it. Just add some render elements. And that's it for the rendering settings. That's alright. And for this size, you can change on to high size, like 640 by 480, or later on when you are finally done, you can just change it to a higher quality and render it out. Okay, now let us create our material for our guitar. So first of all, let me start up with the body. So okay, I'm using hyperset and perspective windows. If you don't have it, then just right clicking one of these, go to hyperset and perspective, and then just click on that, you'll get this. Or you can go to Windows, rendering editors, and hyperset, whatever you choose, whatever you feel like easy on. So first of all, let me create material for our body. So in hyperset, go to Vray material, click on that, so you get a material here. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. So here is, and double click that to open its properties, and then just rename it to body. So and then for the diffuse color, you are going to choose whatever color you like to have in a guitar. Okay, in my case I'm just using a kind of pinkish red. Okay, that's it. And then amount, it will be fine to 0. Opacity map, we don't need to adjust it. Let me make a little more room for this. It's alright with self-illumination as well. And to reflection, it's alright with blend. And the reflection color, just make it sure to put it in about dark gray. Amount 1. And reflection exit color also kind of a dark gray. Everything will define more. Max depth just 5, it will do. Alright. Now let's adjust some for refraction. Just put it to dark gray as well, so it will give you a quite good reflection. I think everything's pretty much fine. Okay, you can just right click it. Oh sorry, just select your body part. While modeling, just be sure to make all different parts, do not combine it, otherwise you'll have a little problem while adding material to it. So I do have all different pieces, like this part and this part, this part, this, all the strings I have different, and these things, and I just combine all these nuts. So don't worry, we should apply just a single material to all of them, so there will be no problem. And select a body, and then right click your material and assign material to selection. So here you go, you have done for the body. If you want to check out, you can just have a quick render overview. Since my graphic card is not working properly, so I'll have a little slow rendering, so you can do it. I think we are going pretty fine. Okay. If you see in my, there are a little bit of reflections or shininess. It might not be on your own, so don't worry, I'll explain you how it was done later on. Now for this part, let me create another Vray material. Go to diffuse color, change it to white, and then reflection color to about white as well, and the type to Fong. And be sure to check use Fresnel over here, and then it's alright for this one. Okay, just select this part again, right click to your, oh sorry, let us rename it so it will be easier for us later on. Body inner, so select that part, right click, assign material to selection. So here you go. Now if you look closely, if you look closely to this one, we have some of the metal texture over here. Let us go ahead and create that one. Okay, for that also I'm going to use Vray material, then color to about slightly light gray, then reflection type to blend, reflection color also slightly light green, sorry, light gray. To max depth I'm going to put 7 for this one, so it will give a good reflection. And then let me make more room for refraction color, also light gray, kind of light gray. Okay, that's it. So let us rename this metal. So we have much of the object which will be having metal texture, like all these parts over here. This one, right click, assign material. This all these parts. I have a very small place over here because I'm recording in low resolution, so I have little space. Select all those, right click, assign material to selection. Not that one, this one over here, assign material to all these parts. So I'm going to assign this one to all our strings as well. To this one, this is I think where we insert our speaker when we are doing concerts. Okay, and also to this whammy bar. For this one, let me make a quick room for this one right here. Okay, here is our whammy bar. We want just this part to be white and other part to be metal. So for that, select this, right click and go to faces, select, press shift and select this and this one as well. So you have selected that part and this part separately. So right click to the middle material, assign material to selection. So here we go. So we're done. And for this part we can create another material, put rename it whammy white. That's alright, no problem. Whatever name you can put, so just make it white. Face, go to faces. Sorry, press 4 keys. Just I have selected more parts, so just press Ctrl and deselect those. Again press 5 key and we'll assign material to selection. That's okay, we're done for that one as well. Now let's go for our fretboard. For the fretboards, we have here all the segments. I have just extruded it out from a box. You can see we have lots of polygons and segments over here. I just extruded it out, and I did one thing, that I created a material named frets for all these lines, so that I won't have to select again and again like this, and because it will take a lot more time while doing a tutorial. So I just created a frets. You can do it pretty at first only. Just select all the parts like this lines, and then just create a material from render like blend or anything if it's shiny, otherwise Lambert, and then just save it. So later on it will be easier for us. If you want to select those parts which you have applied material later at first, you can just right click to that material, select object with material. Sorry, I think I did right click, select objects with I think I have already removed that material from assigning. Okay, so no problem. If you have like fretboard, is it assigned? Yeah, like if you have already created material before, then you can just right click to that material, select object with material, and you can select those parts where you have assigned material, that material. So I've already selected all the upper parts. And if you are not familiar with UV unwrapping, then I think this part will be pretty difficult for you, and I have just keep the unwrapping part. I already have unwrapped this. Let me show you in Windows UV texture editor. So if you see this, I have already unwrapped this part, all the frets from upper part, and what I did was just selected faces from just upper part, create UV and planar mapping from y-axis. I just projected it and it was done, and then I opened it in Photoshop. I just created a texture for that. So let me open a texture for that. I have already had this material for this one. So in the color tab, let me open the texture file. Go. Okay, I already have it. Guitar textures, this one. Okay, and then let me open it. Okay, uh, to see the textures in viewport, you can press the 6 key on your keyboard. So I have it now. That's good. Okay, now next, I want to put kind of uh, light color, like this kind of color of wood to the down part. So for that, I'll just select this upper part first, object with material, right click this one, go to faces, and then just press shift and select the whole. So if you notice properly, then we have just inverted our selection. We don't have those parts which were selected before, and we have others. So for this, just create another Lambert, name it guitar holder or anything, whatever you like. So go to color tab, choose file, and then open a texture. I have it, but I have to search it. Okay, text wood. Okay, this one is here. Okay, open. So here you go. Okay, we have done it. If you look for these parts, I think we can use metal texture. Okay, just check where metal texture. Just right click, assign material, and even to these parts, assign material to selection. If you look out, we have back some tuners over here. Just select all those. Let's make a little bit more room. Then again, go to your metal texture, right click, assign material to selection. So we're pretty much done. We have just few left. Press F key to see all your model. We have just few parts left, like this one. For this, we can just use the this whammy bar white material. Where is that material? Over here. Assign material to selection. Now for this, these nuts, small nuts. Sorry, I'm not. Okay, these nuts, I just created it using a cylinder, and for the line, I just used boolean. So for these parts, let us create another viewer material and name it nut. Just put the diffuse color to dark, kind of dark, and just reflection color, a little bit of reflection. We don't need much reflection over here. Select those, right click, assign material to selection. So you just be sure to manage all these materials properly. I have small area, so I have not managed, and just be sure to rename it, so it'll be easier for you to know. And now we have here volume and tune controller. If you look in my rendered, you will see that there are text written over there. So for that, you have to do UV unwrapping. Let me show. Just click that. Just go to create UV and planar mapping. Since we have to project it from the up direction, it's y-axis again. Project it, and in the UV texture editor, you'll see it like this. And just go to polygon, say UV snapshot, open in Photoshop, and put the texture you like to. So I've already created that texture, so let me just apply a blend material to it. Blend to volume control, and then go to color and open the texture you created. I already did. So like this, volume control for this one, so you can see already it is there. Assign another blend material, go to color, file and tune controller. So for another one you can just assign the same material in this one. Let me name it tune control. Okay, and this one, right click, assign material. So I think we have left just a little bit now, these parts. And okay, for this part let me create another Vray material, and just be sure do not use any of the mental ray material, because we'll be using Vray rendering engine, so it won't render mental ray. So be sure to go to Maya and use Vray material. You can use some other materials as well, but pretty much I like this Vray material, so I do use this one. So for this part let me just create a little bit of light gray with some of the reflection. Just you can check on okay, use fresh null, you can do that, no problem. And then go to reflection color and do it a little more. Just select these three and assign material. And for these parts let me create another one, and this one will be a little more darker than previous one, about like this. Reflection this much. I will have it, sorry, oops, can just think, I'm having some problem, I'm sorry. Let me select it one more time. So okay, so here we go, right click and assign material. So here we are pretty much done with the texturing and material. So we don't need this one, so let me go up to this one now. So now here's the most important part. So to get the reflection over your body, since we have already added some reflections in our materials, you can see and check in our materials we have added some reflections as well. Now blend type, reflection colors, and max depth, reflection subdivision. So to reflect something we have to create a fake environment. So go to the render settings, Vray tab, and under the environment option here are some, just by default it will be like this. Since I already did it, so it is over there. Just check this override environment button and go to GI texture, just put it whatever color you like, and just you can do the white. And for the reflection texture we are going to use an HDRI maps. So just before loading any image you'll just see same checkable over here, and then this dialog will open up in attribute editor, and just go to file, open your HDRI images. So in my case I used this Studio Setup 002, it's my favorite one, but don't need to be worried, whatever HDRI maps you have you can use those. Evening or even leaving day, you'll have good reflections of a room, like reflections, it'll look pretty good. You can use any of their HDRI maps. So for now let it be. So that'll make a fake environment around here. So these HDRI maps will be reflecting by our bodies, our materials. So be sure to do that, otherwise you'll go on looking unrealistic or cartoony type. So that's it. We're almost done. So for the final one, let me go to create Vray and create Vray plane. So it will create a plane. It will just have its effect when we render it, and go to initial setting group, Lambert, and go to white color. So now we can render it out. We'll just try it by going to render, It'll take a little bit time. Mm. Okay, just a little bit more. You can see the result pretty much over here. It's taking really a lot of time. And here you go. Okay, and it's just of low quality, so the reflections are not looking good. So you can just change the different angles to see what reflections look like, render it out, and just use a higher resolution. It might take some time. um, Let me give you one last tip. um, if you want the background color anywhere, like what I was before, is there's kind of grace color, you can just change it by going to direct illumination, Vray, environment, and GI texture to some of kind of bluish, or you can also change the color for the V-Ray plane Lambert, and you can change its color to anything kind of radius or anything, whatever you like. So that's it. Thank you for watching this. See you next time. Bye.